So, how you doing, everybody? As you can see, it's all the stuff I got on Temu. Why do we have it here? We have it because I just wanted to say I've used it for several weeks now because I shot all the videos right after getting it. And then I started using it because this way I could do the follow-up video, which I have a tendency not to do follow-up videos, I know. But I wanted to do the follow-up video and tell you guys what I think of each product. Now, I made some comments about some of the stuff, and guess what? Some of it has changed my thoughts on it. Some of them have not. But before we get into all that, you know what it is, man. Hit that that thing. Just do this over here. Do this right over here, and then you come over here and you hit the subscribe, so you get to see all these cool, wonderful videos. And we'll go over this now. So, remove the screwdrivers. That was the last one I did. I don't remember exactly the order now. The paracord. It's crap. It's small. It's not really all that wonderful. It's not really like 550 paracord inside. I wouldn't go climbing with it, but if you had to tie something down in your car, or you had to, or your truck or whatever, or you went camping and you needed a little something to hold down something like a tent or something, I think it would work out perfectly fine for that. It's supposed to be like 6 foot something of it. I don't remember exactly, and I told you the prices when I did the video, so you know how much it is. I'm not gonna go over that. You can look at the video, and I did the Velcro with this one, but as you can see, not, and it's camouflage-ish. It's not the best paracord in the world, but not the worst in the world. It was worth the money. Let's just put it that way. So, but that's it. Now the Velcro, I have used a couple of pieces of it to put some of my cables from my laptop together, and I did cut off some pieces, and it works fine for what it is. It was like $1 something or 80 or whatever, but I thought it was going to be a bigger roll. I was a little misconstrued. I should have figured it out from the size of it. That was my mistake. But hey, it is what it is, and it works perfectly fine. So yes, this was worth it. I'm not amazed by it. Now, this little guy right here replaced the night eyes, and as you can, that clip over there too. But this thing is really cool. It has come in handy many times. I haven't used a screwdriver. I used the screwdriver like once because I wanted to see how it works. But I have all these other screwdrivers right now, so I don't really need it. But it's not bad. Not bad at all. This is definitely some. Oh, it goes here. That's right, because it has that little pressure piece there. So you would put the little screwdriver in there. Like I said, I only used it once, so. And it was just to tighten the chair. So, like that. The screwdriver works. I don't know how much the O-rings are going to hold up. These little bolts, they do work. Though I don't have any bottles to open, so I didn't really use the bottle opener. I did use the pry part of it, and it is really sturdy. It's actually really thick, really heavy, and really sturdy. I would definitely get this if you're thinking about it. I would definitely do this one. For sure, 100%. The other two is like kind of iffy. And as you can see, this cool little, it's like my Slim Smart key thing that's on my Victorinox. Actually, I have my Victorinox, so instead of misnaming it, I can just name it by looking at it because it actually has the name on it. Key Smart. Yes, that's it. Key Smart. It is similar to the Key Smart that I have on my Victorinox, if you will. So it is very similar to that, but it does have, I mean, you could hang one thing like that one, but it does have this little quad carrier. I didn't put anything on this one as of yet. I did put the night eyes. I like to have backup for stuff. If I don't have something, I like to have backup, so I do have this one here. And with this one, this edge doubles as a box cutter or box opener. It just opens the tape, won't cut up a box. So this I've been using. I've been clipping it on the inside of my bag mostly. That's what I got it for. That's what I use it for. I mean, if I lose the Key Smart, I could use this instead. It's a backup. Like I said, I like to have backups to stuff. And then over here, these two little key guys. I was putting together a electric lawnmower for somebody, and they actually came in handy. I didn't have to go rummaging through my toolbox. They worked perfectly fine. They did the job. I actually did tighten a strike plate on a door. So I did use it a couple of times. Like I said, I have a lot of screwdrivers, so it's kind of hard getting everything to use. Now, with this guy, I really like this guy. I've used it several times, and I really like this one. These, for the price, it's good to have a nice little backup there. It's not going to break the bank, and it serves a purpose. Now, this guy right here, I love this thing. When I got out of the box, I liked it right away, and I still like it. And as you can see, you can just use that to poke out these little bits, and they fit in there nicely. They're magnetized, so it does go in there nicely. Oh, well, it has the little pressure ball on there. And it can go in here if you want to get more torque on it. This one, and it has a bottle opener that I didn't use like the other bottle openers. So, I don't really drink any drinks that come in a bottle opener. And almost everything has it. And it also has that cool little flashlight, so if you're rummaging through your bag or something, or your flashlight dies, you have a nice little flashlight to find your keys. And my keys have a flashlight. Now I have a flashlight in my pocket. I have overkill on flashlights. Anyway, this one, really, really good. I would definitely get this. And as you can see, I put this little kind of lobster claw little clip on there. Now next, this is the one I think everybody thought, yeah, he was like not happy he got it. And it was cheap. Like I said, it felt flimsy. Now, I don't really use the lanyard on it. I could take it off. It does charge. It takes, if you completely drain it, it will take a while to charge. Like several hours. But you know what? I have found myself going to this a lot. Why? Because the light is very focused and very bright when it's dark. It's really a lot better than I thought of it at first. So I definitely give this one props. The price was right. The clip, I mean, it's not the best clip in the world. But like I said, it's rechargeable. You don't have to put a damn battery in it. You just plug it in. I will be looking into getting another rechargeable flashlight from Temu. But this one does really good. It's a lot better than I thought. Like, I shouldn't have been so down on it as first. Like, it's not going to be... You can't beat the heck out of it. It's going to get dinged and stuff, but it's just cheap. So, very good bright light when I got to look for stuff in the morning and I can't turn on the lights because other people are asleep. And guess what? It works. Now this, which I did the last video that Temu unboxing was this, if you looked at it. And I'm really impressed with this. I never had one of those iFixit things, so I can't absolutely positively compare it. But as you can see, it has all its bits. It has torque bits. It has special bits in there. It has these little guys in here. I think that's kind of... I have a screwdriver over here that I bought for an N64. As you can see right there. It doesn't have that in it. This one's a double-sided too. I don't believe it has one of those in it. No. That'd be cool if it did. But I have this over here. It fits N64. I think it fits other Nintendo products too. So it's not just N64. But you have your regular, you have your Torques, you have your, these little guys over here. You have these guys. You even have this one over here. You have several different types of heads for these, as you can see. So it's a lot of electronics that you can work on with this. You have this little magnetizer over here and demagnetizer. So one side's a magnetizer, one side's a demagnetizer. You have your little pry guys over here. And yes, I have taken apart a cell phone with this and some other electronic stuff. So they do work. It works quite well. Like I said, I don't have an iFixit thing. This is what it's kind of compared to. But this thing serves its purpose. It has a little spin up here. You can put that over here and you can lock it out more. You just release that like that. You put your bits in there. I did use the screwdriver. Not all the bits, of course, but I've used several of the bits. They stand the test. And a lot of the bits, not every of them, have the actual markings on it. So if you happen to drop it, you know what slot to put it in. But as you can see, this is the extender. It works perfectly fine. And you can bend. So it does serve its purpose. It is good. Like I said, it didn't break the bank. It was like $10. So as you can see, it does have its markings on there to tell you what bit it is, so you don't confuse it and put it in a different spot. I just wanted to say that because I forgot to say that earlier, or show that, I mean. So you just pop that out, put that back in there, and you don't put it upside down. And then you have this over here to extend for the socket bits. That's what the socket bits. The little suction cup to get the things apart. I did use that. You have your little pries right here, all the different little pry bars here, and that one over there. So definitely, I wouldn't buy an iFixit thingy. It's a lot of money when you can get something like this, and if this gets lost or broke, you're not going to get too upset because it's not that expensive. So there's my thoughts on all of the unboxing of the Temu stuff. So that's all over with. We're going to move on to some other stuff. I might pick a couple of things here and there up on Temu, but you know the deal. So, like always, people, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Like always.